The difference between the fifth and sixth seal is very important. These are chronological in time, right? So this is not just extra information. And there's a difference between the sixth and seventh seal, which we just talked about. I'm sorry, yeah, the difference between the fifth and sixth seal is where the resurrection rapture takes place. And the difference between the sixth seal and the seventh seal is not time, it's just more information. I hope you guys understand that. Does everybody get that as best they possibly can? Let's get those out of the way. I just want to make sure, now the people that have been studying this with us for 2 years, now this is the 3rd year, should really finally understand that. And really start to process it. That's just something that you understand now after this long. Okay. The 5th seal and the 6th seal. The 6th seal and the 7th seal. There's differences. There's things that happen. These two are not chronological in time. These two are chronological in time. After the 5th seal, there's more time to go before Christ comes down on the horse. But after the 6th seal, there is no more time left. The 7th seal is not about giving more time to man. The 7th seal is for the reader to have a fuller and perfect knowledge of what takes place. It's a completion of knowledge, not an addition of time. Difference between the 5th and 6th seal, the trumpets and vials, very important. The difference between the 5th and 6th seal is the trumpets and vials. In other words, the 5th seal is the trumpets. And the 6th seal is the vials. And we've done a study, side-by-side comparison of the trumpets and vials. I recommend you get the Bibles and compare what happens. 90% of them are the same. It's very similar, except the vials is no mercy. There's no mercy for mankind when the vials are poured out. There is still mercy on the earth when the trumpets are poured out. And that's the difference. There's still some fresh water when the trumpets are poured out. There's still some living creatures to eat in the oceans when the trumpets are poured out. There's still some daylight when the trumpets are poured out. And when the vials are poured out, it is complete darkness. It is total blood of the oceans and streams and lakes. Everything's blood and everything dies in the water. And it's a darkness everywhere. Right? It's no mercy on those things. That's the difference, the big difference. So the trumpets, the horses are coming in, and then we have the greatest persecution just before the 7th trumpet at the resurrection rapture, and then we have the vials of wrath poured out in the 6th seal. Everybody see that? Good. Because this guy's coming to a city near you during the Great Tribulation hour, and you need to be ready, and I need to be ready. Difference between the 5th and 6th trumpet. The difference between the 5th and 6th seal is the 7th trumpet. That's why we know the other trumpets will have to have blown at least in the 5th seal, if not before, that all those trumpets will be finished by the end of the 5th seal. Because when the 6th seal is opened, the vials of wrath are poured out. The difference between the 5th and 6th seal is the 7th trumpet.